Oh, God.
You're Googling it. You're already doing it. Like Eddie pulled it up down here.
Don't Google it. Don't Google it.
It's a,
God.
That is such an internet
whoa.
thing. Like, look at that.
Now you.
that.
So you're
I like
making
that
it
one.
difficult for him, guys.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Oh, you're
Call
going
back.
to have to Google it now.
Welcome to Good Mythical More. We've got Linkin Park right here.
Yeah, we did. We got
two of
him.
them.
We're not letting him go.
Oh yeah, you guys are gonna be here forever in the bomb cellar, eating that last noodle.
The Bomb Cellar. I think that was my favorite song. That was my favorite the songs that we did.
The nuclear winter. Yeah.
Bomb Cellar.
That was good. So is it too late to get any of this stuff on the album? Because I know you're like, it's fully baked.
Yeah.
But
No, I mean Kanye
in the
Kanye,
digital
like,
age.
he edits his album after it's up. He'll take a song, change it in, change it out. You guys can do that.
no, don't say but. Oh, what?
And
when you
right? Yeah, and we're really looking forward to putting out these songs in their own EP.
Yeah.
Right. So that way they aren't.
We wouldn't
tainted
we
by-
wouldn't
No,
want
guys.
we wouldn't want One More Light to be disappointing when people pick up that as
my
opposed to
God.
these songs, because I know these songs are better. You know what I mean? So it's like, like you're like thinking it's on the new Linkin Park record,
I get
and
it, guys.
you're
I
looking
get it.
for the Cheeto song, and
Dude, oh my gosh! You know what? This is so funny about
You're
this.
making an argument to put it on there. You've gotten to the 19th. Album comes out the 19th, so you got a few days to just.
you know what?
To
Let's
just
scrap
wedge it
the
in
record.
there.
Let's scrap the record and just release this.
Do you guys know that we had a fan club
Yes.
record
No.
called? We had a fan club record called Cookies.
Really?
We had this. How long? Was
We
it
didn't even
5
need those
songs?
today.
Yeah.
5 songs of like basically this type of a thing where it was.
There was one song I did about laundry. We didn't like laundry.
There's a song about laundry. There's a song
just the
about
fan club got it.
Bubbles.
Bubbles. How did Bubbles go?
Bubbles. It was like a Bob Dylan.
Bob
kind of
Dylan. Yeah. It's. I mean, yeah.
But like saying like
So
things
we-
like "Bubbles are my friends," that kind of stuff.
Well, they are.
We had a.
This is a lot. This could be a lot more real than it seems like we thought it would be.
Right.
Yeah.
Now we're like, oh, we're gonna have to sign paperwork or something.
We have a fan club. It's called the LP Underground, and for fan club members, usually they get like things like unfinished demos that were from the album but didn't. So that's their expectation, is they're going to get this stuff that's basically like very Linkin Park-ish music. And then one year we had just made these songs.
Cookies.
It's like bam! It was called Cookies, sweet something like hamster tweets like from the Sweets of America or something like that. I don't remember the name.
Long title.
Yeah.
Very memorable.
You know what? Fans have actually been asking for cookies too.
Okay.
So maybe
This-
that's what we just did today.
We
But
could
you
have
sang
just
about everything but cookies.
yeah, but that doesn't
we didn't
matter.
sing about
We
cookies,
didn't sing
no.
about cookies on cookies.
Oh, okay. Well,
Right.
They were we
very
called
consistent.
the tracks cookies like little yummy nibbles.
Can we
that you
put
could-
the cookies artwork on the screen? Can you show the guys what the cookies? Let's look up Linkin Park MMM cookies.
3 M's.
I think that
Cookies.
we may
There's
have
the
just
artwork
done
right here. He's already looking at it.
cookies too.
Yeah, that's what it looked like.
Yeah, I mean 6 songs. That's an EP.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
this is basically what we did.
Cookies, sweet hamster like jewels from America.
That was the name of it.
I think a hamster like Jules. Or
We had just been to Japan.
hamster Jewels.
Yeah.
That's
I
a
think
different
we've
thing.
we've eaten those on the show.
on this show. Yeah.
How were they?
No, we ate guinea pig Jules.
testicles. I mean testicles.
Oh yeah, there's a
Testicles.
song called "You Ain't Gotsta Gotsta." That's
Bubbles?
basically like, when you're in a situation where someone's like, "Dude, I told you so," and you're like, "You ain't gotsta me."
Yeah.
That's kind of that thing,
He's like,
yeah, yeah. I know,
yeah.
I know what you mean. That
All the time.
When
I
you're
haven't
like,
used that in conversation.
I know
yet.
that you're gonna tell me that you're gonna tell me so.
right.
You ain't gotsta gotsta.
You ain't gotsta gotsta.
Bubbles, laundry, the blues.
I love the fact that like you've got a new album, yet this is what we're promoting, like really hard.
Yeah.
You guys.
I wrote a song for my kids because I would just kind of, I'm not a very good guitar player or musician, so I just kind of play a few chords, and I'm like, there's one I called peanut butter and jellyfish.
Ooh.
Yeah.
That's the crown, I think, the
Yeah, the
crown
crowning
jewel,
jewel.
the crown hamster jewel.
That's how it all started.
yeah,
That's how it all started.
Pretty much. Yeah.
I like the peanut butter part of that, but not the jellyfish part.
You're not supposed to eat jellyfish.
It is actually on our
You're teaching your kids to eat something they're not supposed to eat.
exactly.
Yeah.
Oh, exactly.
That's the funny part.
Yeah.
Oh, Yeah. You're a
And then you end up in the hospital. Yay! Yay, kids! Last call. Last song is called "This Is What the ER Looks Like."
And then the final song is "Don't Pee on That." You know what I mean? Because after you eat the jellyfish,
you
and you get
pee
stung.
on them.
Normally people.
You are supposed to pee
No,
on
it's
it.
a myth.
No, it's a myth.
It's a
You're not
myth.
supposed
Everybody
to.
thinks that, but I've peed on a lot of arms and lots of legs.
I just do that for fun, though.
Really?
Nothing happened.
I mean, after people got stung by jellyfish.
How have you been in situations where a lot of times people have gotten stung by jellyfish?
just hanging out on the
I'm
beach.
always on the beach. I'm always stay hydrated, and I have a good angle on lots of people's body parts.
What did they do? What are they doing so poorly they keep getting stung by jellyfish?
I just not watching out.
I don't think they're actually getting stung. It's just open to his interpretation. And he just starts whizzing
On
off.
any given beach, any given Los Angeles beach, there's someone being stung by jellyfish.
Or just
any
people
given
having
time.
fun, like going, yeah! And he's like, oh, they're stung by jellyfish.
right.
And then he just urinates on
I
them.
usually don't ask. I just start peeing.
That makes a lot of sense.
Yeah.
Ask questions later.
Right.
Your YouTube channel is really cool. I love what you guys have been doing.
Thank you.
I'll tell you guys to obviously get both albums, but also check out the YouTube channel. The thing about the behind the scenes is that you start to, you can see. I mean, physically, not physically.
You can see physically.
I meant to say specifically certain decisions you guys made in the album, which I thought was really cool. Like, I guess you're rolling cameras the whole time.
We
so
are.
like you're capturing key moments and like
It's
decisions
funny that like
you made.
we've been shooting this kind of video since the beginning of the band when it was like there wasn't a YouTube yet. Like so. For us, it's basically, our YouTube channel is Linkin Park TV, and besides obviously all like our music videos and lyric videos and stuff like that, we've got behind the scenes of us making the songs, which in this case, all the songs on One More Light, we would walk in and we'd say, what's on our mind? Like we'd on other albums, the music inspired the lyrics. On this album, the lyrics were first. I mean, that was actually really different for us. You might walk in the door that day and say, I want to write a song about my kids. I might want to write a song about this thing that's going on with me and my friend.
Cup of Noodles.
Cup of Noodles could be the song.
Right.
And,
It will be.
And all of those little moments, like as they were happening, like you said, like that stuff was caught on camera and is, on Linkin Park TV.
And you were releasing some of those before like the singles came out, but I thought it was cool like listening to the song and then going back and figuring out what the parts that I appreciated and then seeing how you made a decision that went into it. Like, let's have a female guest vocal on this thing, and it was just a whim of an idea.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I think that's cool. As artists ourselves, it's very serious
We're artists
artists.
too, guys.
I love being able to capture the moments when you made a decision.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, those are
There's a
really
lot of
those are
tape to
really
go through.
interesting things because a lot of like obviously you guys know when you're coming up with a skit or you're like thinking of an idea like what are we gonna do or thinking of something funny, it's not very premeditated really. It's just kind of like let's do this and then you kind of just go out and do it. And so it's kind of that way for us in the studio when we write music. We're just in there talking. We're in there. Having a discussion about each, and we kind of get deep because we want to write songs that are kind of, serious. And all of a sudden, like, someone will say a phrase or just touch on a emotional aspect of what we're talking about in a specific way, and it's like that all of a sudden, kickstarts an entire song.
And you can put it on YouTube, and then you can't lie and say it was my idea when it was theirs. I think that's the reason why.
That's the most important
You
thing.
probably should be interested in it because, let's be honest, I try to take credit in conversation for stuff that I come up with all the time.
Right.
I think that was a Chappelle.
We should start documenting it.
That was a Chappelle skit at one point, like the backpack like mini stenographer.
Yeah, mini stenographer.
It'd be like, oh, I
Pocket
said this,
stenographer.
then you said that, I said this, no, and then the stenographer would pop out of the backpack and read back the transcript.
We all
Oh,
do that.
see, he was into credit too. Well, check it out, guys.
Check out the YouTube channel, and guys, thanks for being here. This was a lot of fun, and everybody
Thanks,
learned
Alex.
something.
My cup of noodles.
It was so good.
Thanks for sticking around for Good Mythical More.
If you want to watch more, well, we don't have Good Mythical more, but we do have a lot more videos.
Here's 2 of them.
Also, click the circular channel icon to subscribe.